So I want to start to get back on track with my nutrition a lot more and just get into tracking. I haven't tracked in over a year since I competed last summer. So I want to start to get back on track. But before I do that, I want to kind of see if I can guesstimate what my daily consumption is, just to kind of see if I'm on par with anything. So basically today what I want to do is I'm going to take pictures of everything that I eat. At the end of the day, I'm going to put it in, I use Fat Secret as my tracker. So I'm going to put in Fat Secret. I'm going to see if what I input as rough estimates, I'm not actually going to weigh anything today, but as rough estimates of food, when I put in the tracker, if it's close to kind of what I predict those numbers will be. So we'll see how good my math is. So yesterday, I wanted to see how close I could kind of get to guesstimating the macros, protein, carbs, and fats, as well as calories in what I eat without actually tracking it. So yesterday, I had for breakfast, I had 2 whole eggs, 2 egg whites, and 2 English muffins. I'm going to write this down as I do it. So 2 whole eggs, 2 egg whites, 2 English muffins. Then I had more cups of coffee than I'd like to admit. But with my coffee, I use an oat milk-based creamer. I probably had 4 cups of coffee, so 4 times that. And then for lunch, you guys can hear the baby. She's sitting next to me. She's starting to talk a lot. It's fun. For lunch, I had kava. On my kava, I get the base, I do half brown rice and half super greens. Then for my dips, I do tzatziki and then 2 red pepper hummus. I do grilled chicken, a bunch of the veggie toppings, and then the yogurt dill, and then the side pita. And then for my second lunch, or meal 3, I had Kodiak cakes. I put chocolate chips in them. And then I put an egg just as I mix it in. So I do egg, a little bit of olive oil, and water. So egg, olive oil. And then I did syrup on top. And then for dinner, we had chicken on the grill, some basmati rice, piece of sourdough bread, and asparagus. So chicken, rice, bread, and asparagus. All right, so I am going to do kind of some estimated math on what I think I consumed calorie-wise and then each macro-wise. Okay, so I'm guessing 92 grams of protein, which breaks down to 368 calories from protein. I'm guessing 250 grams of carbs, which breaks down to 1,000 calories from carbs. And I'm guessing 60 grams of fat, which might be an underestimation, but 60 grams of fat, which breaks down to 540 calories. So, total daily caloric value, if I were to guesstimate, would be 1,908. So I'm going to go ahead and I didn't weigh anything or measure anything, but I have a rough understanding of the size and the quantity of what I had. So I'm going to enter it into Fat Secret, which is the app that I use, and we'll see how close I was. So as it turns out, I've done kind of all my numbers, but I underestimated. So I had guessed, shocker, I underestimated. I had guessed fats were at 60, and it was actually 76, so 16 more grams of fat. Carbs, I guessed 250 and it was actually 276, so not terribly far off, but I was about 26 grams off for carbs. And then protein I way underestimated. I think I work with so many people who don't get enough protein that I kind of naturally underestimate the protein. I guessed it was 92 grams of protein, but it was really 143. So that was a pleasant surprise that I got more protein than I actually thought. And my actual caloric value was 2360. So even in my thoughts and guesses and having done this for a while, I was still off by about 400 calories, but significantly off in protein and then decently off in carbs and fats. So interesting to kind of see where the numbers are at. The reason why I wanted to do this is because I'm going to get back to tracking consistently because I now have a goal, and you guys will be the first ones to hear it now, is in about 4 months to step on stage postpartum. So that is my goal after baby number 2. I did it after baby number 1, but now after baby number 2, having a toddler and an infant, to get back on stage. So I'm going to get back to tracking, but I wanted to kind of see where I was numbers wise and kind of how close I thought I was or wasn't on a norm day. So there you have it. That's me guesstimating what my macros are for the day. And stay tuned to follow along as I start this journey of prep towards my next bikini competition. I'll see you guys soon.